And 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. They go play action with Wilson. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but going to roll it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. Sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Third down throw incomplete as well. Coverage there by the former first-round pick, William Jackson.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The first carry for the former Viking Peterson. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Brought down at the 20.
But from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Hassan Reddick, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal? Out of the gun, Watson. And that is incomplete.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress, and I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Here comes Peppers. Officially that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
To throw again, Wilson. Got him in, it's Brashad Perriman. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 17-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
The 17-yard line.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Middle of the field to the tight end, Doyle. And the Vikings Vikings are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's first and goal. On the option, here's Drake. And he'll get it. Touchdown, Minnesota. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Chicago. Jakeem Grant, 75 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting him to shreds.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
At the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that. He said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw it on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts, understanding where the play's going and being able to make a play on the football.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard.
On 2nd and 11 now. Watson under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Yetur Gross-Matos. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? From the gun, here's Watson. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
Returning is Peppers. Well, be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Give him 8 on the play, and it's a second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
To throw is Wilson. He's got Jack Doyle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Drake. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
He's brought down at the
Tackle made by Grover Stewart.
A gain of 5.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
10 at the 17-yard line.
Two minutes gone by, second quarter. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Tech McKinley made his way into the backfield. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. That is caught inside the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A good pickup there at 22.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Here as he's taken down.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And Gang knocks this one through. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go there.
The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. Yetur Gross Matos in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
It's 2nd down.
It's a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Watson. He's got a man. Complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A huge play there for Chicago. 54 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run with Peterson. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bears have retaken the lead.
That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch. A signal for and take it.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
At the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Just keeping the play alive. Incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Wilson. Looking for Perrin, and it's intercepted. Jackie Chin picks it off. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted by the Bears. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They toss it left side to Peterson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. A final shot before the break. Watson, he lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, a trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway.
This taken in about 4 yards deep.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At at their own 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On 2nd and 11 now. Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Grant. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
Chicago.
Watson off play action. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Jakeem Grant. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bears will extend their lead. A diving catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box, touchdown.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. DJ Chark, 75 yards. And the Vikings have made this now a one-score game. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use than that, man. One play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Bears 21. Vikings.
5-point game now as here comes the kickoff.
Fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
That's caught inside the 20. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 65 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Peterson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Big Derek Brown making the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Watson. That's complete. Right around the 8. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. Peterson. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Adrian Peterson with his second touchdown of the night as the Bears push further out in front. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Bears 28, Vikings 16. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now Wilson on 1st down. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
On 1st down, Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking for Rashad Perriman, but it'll be 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Wilson hit, it's loose, it's out. This is picked up by the Bears. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
They try to fire up the run game with Adrian Peterson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
6-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Escaping, and he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Vikings 16.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.